Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. No snow, just more rain. Today, we're going to be asking the question, should you be pulling for Black Rose Helena, and should you be pulling for Glacial? Should you be pulling for Black Rose Helena is a interesting question, and I might not actually be the best person to answer this. I personally am not planning on pulling for it because I have access to other agility cards like the beloved side chick Chocobo, which has been doing honestly just fine for me. There's other agility cards out there as well, like the Inheritor of Beowulf, or also known as Scion, which does have a better single unit effect, which gives slash attack up and not accuracy. It also leans a little bit heavier in favor of attack than magic. Looking at the Black Rose Helena card, you do get 4 spirit and 184 magic, definitely designed for the mages with its unique ability Shadow Flare, and with the unit effect of increased accuracy. Overall though, it's not too crazy. I'm not too excited about this card. I think if you're someone who missed out on Scion and Beowulf, and you're someone who is really interested in doing things like live PvP, or you're really interested in guild battles or arena, or really trying to like agility tune your party to the max, this card is probably going to be really important to you. We all know that agility is really important in live PvP, and no doubt if you don't have the Scion card right now, you are definitely at a disadvantage there. For me, I only ever use agility to agility tune my units for PvE content. So using a card like the Chocobo card, or having esper resonance with a variety of espers, is going to be far more relevant to me than actually having the Black Rose Helena card. For me, I'm actually more excited for the Glacial card than I am for the Black Rose Helena card. The question though for all of you is, should you pull the Black Rose Helena card? It's really going to depend, and you really have to ask yourself, is it worth pulling right now? It's not an exclusive. You will get it in the future most likely, and we do have the 1-year anniversary coming up with Yuna, with Titus, with Bahamut, with all of these units coming in the near future. Is this where you want to spend your Visior right now? And I'm thinking for most people, the answer is going to be no. Now, let's talk about the Frozen Iceberg, because I love this card. This card makes me so excited, and while the base stats on it are pretty mediocre at 72 attack, 84 magic, it does have the power and capability to give ice attack plus 15, and it also gives the party-wide effect of ice attack up plus 20. So that's essentially on an individual unit, plus 35 ice attack for the unit that equips this, and plus 20 ice attack for the party. Hard to go wrong. This is a really great card. There are lots of ice units. It's probably not going to be a best in slot card. So like if you're running a 3-man team composition, you're probably not going to run this card, right? Because you probably have access to other cards that are party wide, 35 enhancement. So for example, I would be thinking like, I don't know, just real like off the top of my head, like running through the snowfields would be like Polearm plus 35. Moraga would be plus 35. You probably have some combination of cards that are going to give better party-wide effects for like a 3-man team. But for 5-man teams, and for teams where, you know, you're doing things like Trials of Reckoning, or you're doing other type of high-level PvE content, this could actually be really viable if you're running an ice composition, right? If you're running ice units, if you're trying to run a solo ice team, this is going to give you that extra oomph, that extra power to really make it more viable and more useful. I think this card, whether you're, you know, a newer player, an older player, this card is going to be valuable for you. I feel like ice is never going to be going away. Ice is very similar to dark, I feel like, you know, dark unit compositions are run quite frequently, and I think quite similarly, we also see ice compositions run as well. Featuring, you know, Gilgamesh, Laswell. Now we have the more recently Rosa. We have Victora for Steel Time and for Snipe Dagger. Overall, I mean, you're going to be using ice comps almost as much as you're using dark comps, personally, I think, unless you only have a dark comp. So I think this card is amazing. This card also comes with an Esper that I think is pretty cool. Important note here, agility 14 is actually really decent. Attack 73, so it's going to be mostly aimed towards attack-based units, not magic-based units. It does give attack up, which is awesome. It gets a beefy attack plus 15%, and you can get ice attack plus 25. That's awesome. That's really good. This is going to be a really good esper for any ice unit out there. I specifically am thinking about Victoria with this esper. This esper is literally probably, besides Odin, the best esper that you could put on Victoria, because it does have the increased plus 15% attack, which, if you didn't know, Victoria has one of the highest attacks in the game. It is my personal favorite unit. And the ice attack plus 25 is just going to be, you know, killer on her as well. In addition to that, you're also going to be able to get wind killer on this, really making, you know, any ice unit that you put this on, like, they can probably just kill a wind unit, like, right out. Like, like, there should be no wind unit that survives an ice unit's attack with this esper on them. I think most likely, though, you'd probably go with missile resistance, given how, you know, relevant missile units are right now. But you never know. Something to keep in mind as well. It also does have aquatic killer on it. There are lots of aquatic raid bosses. I feel like we're always going up against a flan. We're always going up against a turtle. So being able to have aquatic killer on it as well. Let's see the total amount here. 4, 10, 15. So being able to have like ice attack plus 25 and aquatic killer plus 15, and you can probably still get all 3 of those attack nodes when you're fully doing it, makes it really powerful for a single ice unit. And I just realized my hair is a total mess for this like entire video. Anyway, guys, we are going to be on stream tonight, so make sure you swing by. We'll be streaming from about 9 p.m. Pacific time until midnight. We'll be going till reset. We will not be doing polls tonight, so I apologize for all of you who might be looking forward to some polls. We definitely will not be doing that. Otherwise, if you do want to support me, make sure you use my affiliate link, dig.gs/coins. Also, dig.gs/offer is up right now, so make sure you go check it out. There is a link down in my description down below. And as always, everyone, have a great rest of your day. I can't wait to see you on stream tonight. And yeah, hope you have a good one.